I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you a quadratic application on parabolic path of a rocket. The question here is, a model rocket is launched from a deck and the path followed by the rocket is modeled by h equals to minus 5t square plus 100t plus 15, where h is in meters that the model rocket reaches after t seconds. We have to answer all these questions. First one is, what is the height of the deck? B is, what is the height of the rocket after 2 seconds? C is, what is the maximum height reached by the rocket? D is, how long did the rocket take to reach this height? E is, estimate how long was the model rocket in air. So this could be done in many ways. We are given the equation. Let me rewrite the equation itself, which is height h equals to minus 5t square plus 100t plus 15. So the first one here is, what is the height of the deck? So it is launched from the deck, and therefore at t equals to 0 we'll get the height. If I substitute 0 here, I get 15. So the height of the deck is 15 meters. The units are meters, correct? So that's the first part. Second part is, what is the height of the rocket after 2 seconds? So that means after 2 seconds t equals to 2. Now I can substitute 2 here in the equation, so to get the value. So let's find this out. So height will be equals to minus 5 2 square plus 100 times 2 plus 15, correct? We can use the calculator to calculate this answer. So minus 5 2 square, or you could just do it. 4 times 5 is 20, which is minus 20 plus 200 plus 15, correct? 15. So 15 minus 20 is 5 less. So 195 is our answer, right? 195. Okay. So after 2 seconds, the height is h equals to 195 meters. Okay. Part C is, what is the maximum height reached by the rocket? And D is, how long did the rocket take to reach this height? Now some of you will know that in such an equation, maximum height is reached at minus b by 2a. So if I have an equation, we could actually find this as minus 100, which is the b value, divided by 2 times minus 5, correct? So that gives you the time. I should have done it here. That is the t value. How long did the rocket take to reach its height? This is the value. So that means dividing by 10, t equals to 10 is actually the answer. But what we can do here is, we can actually perform completing the squares and find this time and the height, both of them. So let's do completing the squares. We have h equals to, we'll factor out minus 5. We're left with t square minus 20t. Keep this 15 away. Minus 5 t square minus 20t. Half of 20 is 10. So we'll add and subtract 10 square plus 15. And that gives you minus 5. These three terms make a perfect square. T minus 10 whole square minus 10 square is 100 plus 15. Open the brackets, we get minus 5 t minus 10 whole square minus, and minus becomes plus 500 plus 15, correct? Which is minus 5 t minus 10 whole square plus 550, correct? So that gives you both the answers. What is the maximum height? It is 515 meters. When is it reached? At t equals to 10, correct? Seconds. So we get both the answers here, as you can see, by completing the squares. Now the last question is, estimate how long was the model rocket in air. Now to do this estimate, we have to find when will it land, or when will the height be 0. Now, since we are estimating that it takes 10 seconds to reach the top, strictly speaking, the path will be kind of like this. The path will be starting from here, going to the top, and then bottom. So when we use the word estimate, which is right here, we know this peak occurs when t is 10. Now, that is small amount of time, correct? So normally it will be midway, so it is, let's say, less than 20. It is less than 20. So we could estimate this time to be, because after 2 seconds the height is 195. Do you see that? After 2 seconds height is 195. So just for this 15, we can neglect this time and estimate this to be 20 seconds. Is it okay? So estimate of 20 seconds is not bad. To get the exact answer, you could actually use quadratic formula after factoring or straight away. So you can find time using quadratic formula. So let me put the formula here. T equals to, let's not even factor, you can use calculator, minus 100, that is minus b, plus minus square root of b square, which is 100 square, minus 4 times AC. So this becomes positive, 4 times 5 times 15 square root, divided by 2 times a, which is minus 5. Correct? So calculating this value, you will get exact value of time when it hits. You consider the positive value. You get 2 answers. This also you'll get. So that will give you the exact value. But the estimate is 20 seconds, right? That is fair enough. So I hope this helps you to understand how to answer such a question. The completing the squares was key here to find the time when it reaches the maximum height as well as the maximum height. I hope that makes sense. Feel free to share my videos, comment on them, and if you like, that'd be great. Thank you and all the best.